Let us now review our lecture quiz 10. Zoom in on that first question. We have the rational expression 2x squared plus 10x minus 28 all over 4x plus 28 is undefined when x is equal to what? So again, let's forget about the fact that it is multiple choice. And let's hone in on the expression we have at hand. Undefined is just when our denominator equals 0. But let's see if we can factor. So we can pull out a GCF in that numerator. Let's pull out a 2. And when we do, we're left with x squared plus 5x minus 14. Let's pull out a 4 in the denominator, and we're left with x plus 7. That trinomial in the numerator, what are factor pairs of 14 or negative 14 that add to positive 5? We have positive 7 and negative 2. So we can write this as x plus 7, x minus 2, all divided by 4 over x plus 7. And then let's simplify. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice, so we can rewrite this as x plus 7, x minus 2, all over x plus 7. And we also don't have to do all of this. I'm just practicing how you guys should simplify expressions fully, which really gives you an indication when you're identifying what vertical asymptotes you have when you're looking at a function. But again, that doesn't really apply to this specific question. This question is just asking what makes it undefined, which means you can literally just set 4x plus 28 equal to 0 and then find it that way. Or before you simplify it fully, notice that, okay, by zero product property, when x is equal to negative 7, we get 0 in the denominator. So your answer, we can delete this, would just be part B, or answer choice B, negative 7 only. But again, you can figure it out this way as well. Subtract 28 from both sides, and then divide both sides by 4, and then you once again get x equals negative 7. Right? It's just important to note, the reason why I did it this way is you don't want to cancel it out and be like, you cancel it out if it asks you simplest form, but you don't want to be like, oh, there are no values of x that make it undefined, because this is an expression, and if you physically plugged in negative 7 into this original form, you would get 0 in the denominator, and that would be an undefined value. So you do have to exclude this from your domain. It's not a vertical asymptote, but it is not part of your domain. Question 2. Perform the indicated operation and simplify. So we're gonna maybe color code sum and difference formula here. That's just square root of x is x, square root of 49 is 7, so x plus 7, x minus 7. Then we have what are factor pairs of 12 that add to 7, 3, and 4. So x plus 3, x plus 4. And then this is multiplication. We have what are factor pairs of 24 that add to 10? X plus 4, x plus 6. And then what are factor pairs of 56 that add to 15? 7 and 8. So x plus 7, x plus 8. Because it's multiplication, we can draw a big giant fraction all the way across, and we're just multiplying all of these. So we want to see which ones can cancel out very easily. We have an x plus 7 in the numerator and the denominator. We have an x plus 4 in the numerator and the denominator. And that's it, actually. So our final answer in simplified form is x minus 7 times x plus 6 all over x plus 3 times x plus 8. And that is the completion of problem 2 and also the completion of our lecture quiz 10. All right. Take care, everyone.